Hey, it's George from Joint Effort Exercise. Just wanted to make a quick video of a few simple stretches that you can do before you get out of bed that will help you to make those first few steps of the day a little bit less stiff, a little bit more fluid, and comfortable. So just gonna lay back and kind of get started. I've made this video in the past and I don't know what happened to it, but the way that I'm going to do it is that if you want to try these, you can literally just play this video, lay in your bed or lay on wherever you want to do the stretches, and I'll kind of walk you through exactly what I want you to do, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna lie all the way back on my platform here, get my pillow nice and cozy. All right, so the first stretch I'm going to do is just a glute stretch, all right? So I'm just gonna take one knee, I'm gonna take my right knee and put my hands around the front of my knee, and just gently pull it into the chest, okay? So the place that you should be feeling this stretch is kind of at the top of your leg, near your rear end, and even maybe into your glutes if your glutes are stiff, all right? So we're just gonna hold each stretch for like 15 to 20 seconds. All right, now we're just gonna switch and do the other leg down. Same thing, so you're going to lie your right leg down. You're going to pull your left knee in tight to the chest. And just going to hold that same thing about 15 to 20 seconds. And again, should be feeling it around the same spot. So right around the top of your left leg in the back, if that makes sense. All right, so those were the first two. The next one I'd like you to do, you're gonna put your knees up so they're like 90 degrees, so your feet are flat on your bed or whatever, again, whatever surface you're using. And I just want you to cross your right leg over your left knee. So my right ankle is pretty much on my left knee. I'm going to take my left hand and kind of my right hand and just pull towards my left shoulder. Very, very gently. So you should be feeling this really in your hip, like that right hip. And all the stretches you want to be at about a 6 out of 10 in terms of discomfort. I would say definitely not pain. It should just be a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so let's move to the next stretch. You're gonna keep your foot in that position or your leg in that position. And all I want you to do is take your right arm and your left arm and just push that knee out in front of you, okay? So I'm just taking my right and left hand and pushing my right knee very gently back towards or away from me. All right, a little wiggle, nice and loose, okay. So now I'm just gonna switch to the other side. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. So now I'm just gonna cross my left foot, left leg I should say, over my right knee. So my left ankle is pretty much on my right knee, or slightly above it. I'm going to take both hands and I'm going to pull slowly and gently towards my right shoulder this time, okay? So same stretch, so you should be feeling this in your left hip now. So it's a nice, easy stretch, about a 5 or 6 out of 10 in terms of discomfort. Again, this should not be pain. Just gonna hold this position and, all right, very good. Now I'm just going to take my left hand and push my left knee out away from me now, okay? So a little bit more of a hip stretch. And just gonna hold this position. All right. Okay, so last one that we're going to do, actually we're gonna do two more. One more stretch and then one kind of mobility movement. Just gonna straighten up. I'm gonna keep my, let's just start with feet flat on the mat, again, like we did for that cross leg one. So knees are about 90 degrees. Gonna keep my left leg still. Going to point my right leg up towards the sky, and I'm just gonna pull back very gently, okay? So my knee is slightly bent on my right leg. I'm using both hands to just pull back very gently. So you should feel Good stretch in the hamstrings here. And I'm going to same thing, 5 or 6 out of 10. This one, it doesn't get as, for me at least, as tight. So I'm probably at about a 3 or a 4 now, but I do feel that stretch in my hamstring, and that's where I want you to feel it as well. So anywhere from 4 to 6 out of 10 there. All right, now I'm just going to return my right leg down as my left leg was before, so about 90 degrees, feet flat. Point my left leg up and keep it slightly bent and just pull back with both hands. Hands are right behind the knee. And I'm pulling while keeping that leg slightly bent, just pulling back until I feel a good stretch in my left hamstrings. All right, and now I'm just gonna go back to the starting position. So feet are flat on the table or whatever you're using, the bed. And all I want to do is just keep my feet and knees together and go side to side very gently, okay? So this one is just to kind of get everything back in place, loosen up a little bit. And I'll just do like 5 or 6 on each side. All right, and last one, we're just going to do some supine marching is what we call it, okay? So pushing the low back as flat as you can, and I just want you to keep your core muscles nice and tight, and just do like 5 or 6 of these. So all you're going to do is keep your low back flat, knees about 90 degrees, and you're just essentially marching, bringing your knee up as close as you can to your chest. Get those core muscles working, get those low back muscles working after we just stretch them. And that's it. So super quick, super easy, about 5 minutes. And I can almost guarantee you those first few steps that you take are gonna be a lot more comfortable. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.